morning and welcome to our Friday wrap-up. Today is June 26th. It is Friday. We are joined this morning with one of our preferred vendors within Keller Williams Crystal Coast, Ryan Renfrow. We are joined with
Carol Bassnight and Sherry Satterwhite
and myself, Kenny Bradbury. So the market this week, we've had 88 new listings. We've had 111 pending listings.
It's been an incredible week.
And 62 closed listings. And I think it is very important to know that within our firm, of those closed listings, 22 of those were Keller Williams, 33 of the pending were Keller Williams, and of the new listings, 16 were Keller Williams listings.
That's great.
Which is huge.
We're very pleased with that. And as far as the market compared to last year, which we look at for trends, it's holding. The number under contract is still positive from last year. The condominiums up 22% under contract, and the single family homes are up 21% under contract. And that under contract means that eventually they're going to be closed, and that means our numbers are going to be better than last year. And we are very, very encouraged by that, especially with all that's been going on.
Absolutely.
People are looking to get out of the city and come enjoy Carteret County in a beautiful day like today.
And especially this view behind us here.
We have a lot of cash buyers right now. I think for a while we saw people holding off buying with COVID. They were kind of sitting back and trying to figure out what to do. But I think now the reason we're seeing so many of these pendings is that they've come out, they've decided, we've held off long enough, let's go get a home. The rates are absolutely incredible. I believe they dropped again last week. A lot of cash buyers, a lot of people out looking.
And Ryan, we noticed that the closing period from when a time the property goes under contract until close has dropped
like 30-some percent.
Tell us a little bit about what you're seeing with the closing process. Are you having to jump through hoops? Are you having to move much quicker than normal?
So what we've noticed within the last at least 30 days is we have had more cash buyers come to our office for closing, and what that means is we don't have to deal with a lender and the appraisal process and all those things that kind of protract the closing process. We can get right into the file, we can get into the title search, make sure everything looks good. And as long as the buyer is ready, and has their money ready, we can go ahead and get that on our calendar for closing a lot sooner. We are still seeing a lot of people doing loans, but we have seen a lot of cash buyers. And I think it lines up with what Sherry said, is that, initially we did see a little bit of a slowdown, not a whole lot, but in the last, month or so, we've seen a lot more purchase contracts, really an explosion of purchase contracts come in through our office. And other offices for closing attorneys around the county have been saying the same thing as well. So it really has been a shift towards an upward trend in the market.
And I think that the low interest rates has certainly been a boost. But it's also the mindset of people wanting to be in our area.
So I think that's correct. And I wonder, Ryan, it feels like for me as a buyer's agent that I've had a lot of people looking for a long time, and even though they may not be in a cash position, because they've known that they were going to buy something and they were just waiting for the right thing, do you think that they've set themselves up to go ahead and be ready so that this runs more quickly and it is more smooth, and that's cutting some of the days out as well?
So that's certainly possible, and you guys would probably be able to speak to that more so since you deal with the clients on the front end before, even if they make offers, they don't get accepted, or they, something doesn't work out with that property, that they've been looking for a while. And so yes, once they're ready to move forward, they're really ready. You've already prepared them on your end. And so by the time they get to us, it's a matter of let's clear the property, make sure everything's good on the title side, and then just get us to closing. So
I really am finding that almost everyone comes pre-qualified, and they have already spoken with their lender. Everything's lined up. They're just waiting for the property.
Yeah, and that's the best way to prepare them, is if they've already reached out about their financing, if they are financing, and they've got all that lined up, that makes our job a lot easier, makes us be able to operate more efficiently. You guys obviously, get us the contracts early enough, we can put a file together that we're ready to roll. Once everything's ready to close, we can get it there.
I think it's smoother for them all the way around.
It shows in the numbers. I mean, down 37% from closing time period.
Absolutely.
So we are at 210 Frost Lane, which is one of our featured properties. And anything, Carol, that you can tell us right now about oceanfront properties, Soundview properties, and
They're up as far as under contract. The number sold is actually down for oceanfront right now compared to last year. And I think part of that is that the inventory's down.
The inventory.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's correct.
that is.
I mean,
And so, yeah. So, you know, if you're looking for oceanfront, we've got one here for you to look at.
We do.
And we know we can pull up all the statistics you need to negotiate your offer.
That's
so come on
right.
down.
We're hosting an open house for this weekend.
I'll be here from 10 to 12 tomorrow. Look forward to seeing any and all of you that might come by. It is spectacular. The views are panoramic from the sound all the way around to the ocean. It is a must-see.
Yeah.
We appreciate you joining us, and have a wonderful weekend. And we'll see you next week on our Friday wrap up. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.